Reception duties at Scar are usually carried out solo, but for the last 5 weeks, Gabby has had a little helper.
Taco was surrendered by a lovely older couple to the pound because they were going into a home and they couldn't take him with them.
Timid and terrified when he was brought in, Gabby immediately put her hand up to foster him.
He was very, very sweet. If I was going to look for another little fur baby, he would have been it. He was gorgeous, really sweetie.
Gabby already has a large menagerie of 2 poodles, 2 cats, a husband and a daughter.
Taco just fitted right into the house. He's amazing. He just pretty much ignores the cats now and just, he's doing really well.
In an effort to boost his confidence, she brings him to work with her and takes him on her morning coffee runs.
I don't think he'd ever really been out for a walk, and that was really obvious when we started walking him. But he's doing really well. It's amazing in that time frame how much he's actually come out of his shell.
Taco is doing so well that he's now been put up for adoption. But before he can go to a new home, there's a minor medical issue that needs taking care of.
Hello. Is he ready to go?
Yeah.
I hear he's got a bit of a sore bottom.
Scooting his bottom.
Okay.
He's off to the vet clinic to have his anal glands expressed.
Better to be prepared.
Anal glands should secrete naturally when a dog goes to the toilet.
Good boy.
But in smaller dogs, they often become blocked,
Oh yeah, they're really full.
making it necessary to express them manually.
Good job, buddy.
Today, it's Caitlin's job to soothe the patient.
Oh, good boy.
It's not the most pleasant for anyone, us or the animal, but at least I'm not having to do the actual deed today. A little bit of a win.
Sorry. I know. Good boy. Very gentle. All right. Good boy.
You want to stay as far away as you can because there have been some unfortunate incidents.
It's all right.
It's all done. It's done.
All done.
It's all
You're
done.
all right now.
All right, all done. Let me just clean your bottom. And a treat is definitely in order. You grab that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And look, the relief that they get after it's done, it's rewarding because it's really uncomfortable to have anal glands that are, not that I would know. I'm assuming it's a little bit uncomfortable.
No.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
He was just not happy with me. I don't blame him.
Come on, buddy. Let's go. Doesn't like me very much anymore.
Today marks another major milestone in the life of one of Scar's favourite protégés. But this healthy, handsome young cat is totally unrecognisable from the scrawny, abandoned kitten that Marissa brought in just 2 months ago. Although Charlie's progress has been witnessed by others since then, Marissa hasn't seen him since bathing and babysitting him that very first day.
You're so cute. Hey, you remember me? So different to the little drowned rat we washed in a bathtub. I know, I've got to clean it. He looks great. His coat is so soft and he's put on some good weight. You're cheeky. Look at you, cheeky chops. He's adorable. I'm so glad he's done well.
He's beaten some pretty stiff odds to get here.
Little Charlie was so tiny when he came in and it was really touch and go for him for such a long time, but his foster carer Kat did such a great job getting him to put on weight and he's gotten through all of those hurdles that he faced.
But Charlie hasn't just popped in for a catch-up.
He'll get desexed, microchipped, vaccinated, and then once he recovers in his foster home, he's ready to find a new home. Hey. Has a bright little future ahead of him, and I'm just rapt to see how well he has done. Hey. He's so cute.
Coming up, Charlie gets ready for surgery.
Yeah, I reckon he's ready.
And can Gemma keep a secret?
I can do that, for sure. Oh, your little heart is racing.
In the clinic, the pleasantries are over for Charlie as Natasha prepares him for anaesthetic.
He looks amazing, completely different cat. He's actually a really handsome cat compared to what we saw last time.
That's because Charlie was then suffering from worrying hair loss on his legs.
Charlie was tested for ringworm. We also did tape cytology, so we're looking for mites, we're looking for yeast, we're looking for bacteria. In this case, everything's come back negative for Charlie. I'm really happy to see him looking so great.
Time for a little nap. Okay. Oh, I'm slowing down for a sec. Pop it down. Great. All right. You guys do your thing and I'll go and scrub in.
And while Charlie catches up on some Zeds, the vet team need to get busy with preparations.
First of all, we put a pulse oximeter on him and make sure that his blood oxygen saturation is adequate. We check his heart again, make sure that his heart hasn't increased or hasn't decreased. And this is to ensure that he's in an adequate plane of anaesthesia as well. We shave him down. Part of that process is actually getting the dustbuster, the little hoover, onto him.
It's not the most dignified process.
Charlie is dreaming of catching mice. He couldn't care less. Before we begin Charlie's procedure, as a team, we need to ensure that he's ready. We check his reflexes, again, to ensure that he doesn't feel his little procedure.
Yeah, I reckon he's ready.
Little boy kittens are very quick to desect. So essentially we do one incision, we exteriorise the testicle, and then we split the vessels between the artery and the vas deferens, and then we tie it onto itself.
A tattoo in his left ear bears witness to his desexing procedure. And while Charlie's still under anaesthetic, the team will also insert a microchip linked to the National Directory.
If Charlie ever goes missing, the chances of him being reunited back with his owners are a lot higher than a cat that's not microchipped. The most important part of a microchip is owners ensuring that their details are up to date with the database. Every time you change your number or you move house, call the database, update your details.
And to top it all off, vaccination.
It's really important that we protect him against feline panleukopenia, which is also referred to as feline parvovirus, and also the components against cat flu.
Hello. Is it true?
It is.
Did we get the funding?
We did indeed. We got a puppy school happening.
That's so good, babe.
SCAR Ambassador Lara is delivering some good news to Opportunities Manager Sarah in the car park.
Your mummy is a genius. Your mummy is a genius.
Oh, that's so good.
Having secured funds to build the new puppy school from VitaPet, she's already progressed to stage 2.
So I actually have some designs, so I've gone through
The plan is to keep the news a secret from Marissa until after the puppy school has been built.
I thought we could surprise her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's surprise her. That's such a good idea. I love it.
With Marissa taking time off to move house next week, there's a window of opportunity.
From the road, you'll see the big fencing that we need, and then we're just going to put a little white picket fence just to make it look a bit prettier.
Right, and the AstroTurf and like it's beautiful.
And a bit of shade so they don't burn their feet in the summer. What do you think, Das? Might put you through puppy school?
But to pull off the surprise element, they'll need help from Gemma.
We want to get it all done and built without her knowing about it. So she just like comes in and it's like, done!
Surprise, yep.
Can you distract her so that she has nothing to do with it and comes nowhere near it?
I can do that.
Yeah.
I can make something up for sure.
Yes.
Yay! Thanks, babe.
In the clinic, it's over to vet nurse Anna to manage Charlie's post-surgery care.
He had quite a quick anaesthetic for his surgery. Being a boy, it's very quick to de-sex them, so their wake-ups are quite quick most of the time. We just need to make sure that whilst he's waking up, he's safe, nice and cuddled in a blanket so he's not going to thrash around and hurt himself. And we just sit with him until he's fully awake and sitting up.
He's recovering very well as we speak.
With Anna keeping a close eye on him, Charlie can safely sleep off the anaesthetic. Coming up, Lara meets Tilly.
How's she going?
Pretty good.
And Charlie gets the munchies.
Ravenous, hey?
For many of the animals that come into the organisation's care, SCAR's involvement doesn't end with a successful adoption. Those with medical problems will need ongoing treatment by the vets.
Oh dear.
Those that have been neglected or abused will sometimes need help to iron out behavioural issues. SCAR ambassador and dog behaviourist Lara is hoping she can help in the process of transforming an extremely traumatised surrender into a happy family dog.
Hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Hi. I've heard a lot about this little girl. How's she going?
She's pretty good. She's come a long way. But she's still got a lot of anxiety issues.
Yes, yeah, to be
Especially
expected.
2 months ago, Daisy the poodle was surrendered to SCAR in a mass of knots and filth. Her fur was matted down to the skin, and she was covered in fleas. She had such advanced dental disease, all her teeth had to be taken out. After a month in the loving care of one of SCAR's most trusted foster mums, Kristen, Daisy gradually began to come out of her shell. 4 weeks ago, she was given the new name of Tilly by her adoptive parents, Trish and Sean, who were keen to soothe her anxiety.
What's kind of concerning you the most?
She's fine with me, but she does have issues with Sean quite a bit, especially if I'm in another room, she'll like guard bark.
So we know that Tilly has come from a traumatic background.
Yeah, I can just move on the couch like a little bit and she's straight away.
She's nervous, okay.
Lara suspects she may have developed negative associations with men.
Don't take it personally. We've got to condition out all of those 8 years of negative experiences. So obviously that's why treats really help build that bond and help that trust. You're counter-conditioning that negative association that she has, like with men and the new environment. Make her feel as safe as possible. You can start to use it to shape the behaviour that you want, which is her being calm, coming up to you and trusting you, and that's when she starts getting her reward and her treat.
But the real key to Sean earning Tilly's trust could be in playing it cool.
I often like to say, play hard to get. Often people try so hard with dogs and that freaks them out. So it's really about letting them come to you, all right? Just think like a 14-year-old boy when you're dating and take it nice and easy, play a little bit hard to get. Don't go straight for the kiss, all right? Little bit, sure, not too much. And what else? And what are you going to do?
Just ignore her.
Yeah, play hard to get. Play hard to get. Well, I think she's doing really well.
Yeah.
And it's all patience, consistency, and just, making everything a really good, positive experience around her and making her feel nice and calm. So that's wonderful.
Hi. Hi, you're awake. You're awake. Time for some food? Time for some food? I think so.
In the clinic, the recently desexed, vaccinated and microchipped Charlie has woken up hungry.
All right, rat bag. Ravenous, hey?
It's such a good thing to see because you know that they're awake, they're able to sit up on their own. Little gem, little trooper, that one.
He's swimming in it.
Gabby's foster dog, Taco, seems to have recovered from the indignity of having his anal glands expressed. Out in reception, a rather more pleasant surprise awaits, in the form of a potential playmate.
This is Leah. She's 14 years old, we think. We rescued her when she was 8, and we lost our other dog, Berkeley, in August. So she needs a friend. That's how I found Taco.
She's hoping that Taco's temperament will be the right fit for the quiet and gentle Leah.
As long as they get along and that he likes her, that's the most important thing, and that she's happy. That's all I want.
Who's that? Oh, look, who's that, Taco? Oh, look. Happy tails. Happy tails.
And he seems to be making a good first impression.
What do you think, Leah? He's very handsome, isn't he?
Coming up, Gabby tears up.
He's a beautiful little soul.
And Tilly warms up to Sean.
Oh, it's a back and forth game, is it?
Didn't think I'd be emotional.
Out in reception, Gabby is saying a sad farewell to Taco.
He's a beautiful little soul. That's why we do what we do, don't we? It's why we foster. It's wonderful being a foster carer, but it is hard. And there are some fosters that tug at your heartstrings.
Her constant companion of the past 5 weeks is about to set off for his new forever home.
He was pretty much part of the furniture, and yeah, it's amazing how quickly you get used to them. You leave a bit of your heart with each one. You're going to be a bit confused for a couple of days, but you're going to have little Leah to help you negotiate the world. He'll love having a little dog as companion. It is hard, but it's also lovely to see them develop and then go to a wonderful home.
Finally, it's time to cut the cord.
Okay, Papa, look.
You're gonna be alright.
You'll be safe. You're going to have the bestest home. I wouldn't be letting you go otherwise. Thank you so much. It's really heartbreaking.
Oh, it's a back and forth game, is it?
Heeding Lara's advice to play hard to get seems to be paying off in Sean's attempts to gain Tilly's trust. By rewarding Tilly with treats, he's also building positive associations between them and countering the negative experiences she's had in the past. And if any more proof were needed that Tilly is well on the path of recovering from the trauma she endured for the first 8 years of her life...
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
She only needs to be let out into the driveway.
Good girl.
Just a few weeks ago, she could barely be persuaded to walk on her own.
Come on. Daisy, come on.
Now, look at her go.
You're crazy. You're going crazy. She's so good. We love her so much. She's super cute. She loves to play, and she's just fun and funny. She makes us laugh. Come on, Tilly. It makes me really sad that she went through all that for so long, but really happy now that she's got a loving home, and I think she's pretty happy most of the time. Come Oh, hello. Yes.
It's been an intense journey for everyone.
We've never had a dog before, we've never had a pet before, so it's a big learning curve for us. But we've had lots of help from Scar and we're getting there. It's going really well.
And there's no turning back now.
She's our baby. She's a bit of a nutter, actually. She fits in perfectly. And when you saw where she came from, you just want to make it better for her.
A moment's reflection on the terrible state Tilly was in just a few short months ago can leave Trish in no doubt that her mission has been accomplished.
Good girl, give me kisses. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Aww.
Next time on The Pet Rescuers, meet Notorious CAT.
He is big, he is black, and he has one eye.
Lara's puppy school blitz.
I don't know how we're going to go with the time. I'm confident.
And a petrified puss with a pedigree.
Oh, your poor little heart's going very fast.
Where are you going? You're my parrot kitten.